Hello, welcome to day 8 of the 31 Days of Tarot 2020. This is what tarot books did you read in 2019? Well, I read parts of 2 tarot books. It was a really busy year. So, I got Rachel Pollack's 78 Degrees of Wisdom this year. And I picked it up at my local bookstore, yeah, it's a really great book. But it's so dense and so dense and so packed with information. And so I started reading it from the beginning and didn't get too far with it, and then I had to put it down. And then I also was using it as a reference when I was doing readings, and I looked up card meanings in it. And so I found it really awesome and really helpful. She goes into so much detail. Really puts a lot of like history, into the descriptions of the cards. And so I hope to one day finish this book. And because it's a great book and everyone says this book is one you should get, and I agree with them, but I just haven't read very much of it. The next book is Your Tarot Court by Miss Ethany Dawn, the lady behind this tag. And so, I was really excited because it's a book about the court cards, and I know that many people struggle with the court cards. I think sometimes I have issues and sometimes I don't. It depends on the reading. It depends on the reading. It probably depends on me too, and how I'm feeling that day, or like how, I don't know. But sometimes I have issues and sometimes I don't. But either way, I felt like it was really good to know more about them, because in studying the cards, and I'm still learning the cards. A lot of times I'm sort of learning as I go, as they come up in readings that I'm doing. So I do free readings for practice. So shameless plug, if you would like a free reading, hit me up in the comments. And actually it's probably going to be a few months before I start doing free readings again. So, but you can still hit me up. They're free intuitive readings, or partly intuitive because I don't use spreads, but video readings. They're video readings, private, unless you want me to make it public, and I will ask you and then I'll put it on my channel. You can look on my channel and I have readings that I've done to see my style. But anyway, so I'm doing kind of a very haphazard study of tarot cards. I'd like to do a more like structured study at some point. So yeah, so I thought this would help me. And I did get through some of it and highlighted. But ultimately, what did I get to? No, that's not I don't even have a bookmark to where I get to. Let's see. Yeah. So I got to chapter 8. I got to 54 pages. So I read 53 pages. And chapter 8 is really long. It's a very deep dive. So I sort of stopped before like a real meat of the book. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to read these books and, maybe do a review. I don't know. But they're both very good. And so those are the 2 tarot books that I've sort of read this year. And the rest were like guidebooks from the decks that I've had, and usually looking up the card meanings for the readings. So, anyway, alright, well thank you, and I'll see you next time.